welcome in, everybody. We've got a terrific show for you today. We're going to break down everything there is about the AFC Championship game and Super Bowl 60 coming up. Dan, Drake Maye just did something that not even Tom Brady ever did. Went into Denver and won a playoff game 10-7 over the Broncos. Dan, what's your biggest takeaway from that Patriots victory on Sunday?
I still can't get over it that we're here. We're here. Yesterday we come to the stadium, we walk through, I see all these happy people from Denver, and I'm saying, you know, in 4 hours, they're going to be so sad, because that's the way it used to be. We went to Kansas City, went to Pittsburgh, back in the old days with the old Patriots. And this thing, the notion that this team is in the Super Bowl is amazing to me. Can't get over it. I think to your question, Ben, one thing about that game, they didn't turn the ball over. How is it even possible? You all saw what it was like out there in the second half. I mean, it was all about ball security. No one was going to go anywhere, but they didn't give up the ball. No interceptions, no ball on the ground, no fumbles. Amazing, amazing feat.
Yeah, absolutely. For a team that turnovers were obviously going to be the huge issue for the day. Drake Maye, 6 fumbles in those first 2 playoff games. I think you could tell he was a little cautious out there on Sunday. He really didn't want to turn the ball over, knowing that, you know, one turnover could be the difference in the game. But he's a gamer. You know, even when he doesn't play well, he's making plays with his feet. You know, Houston Texans game didn't play that well, but fourth quarter comes through with the big touchdown. And then against the Broncos, the field goal drive, the big plays with his feet. Drake Maye is now going to be the second youngest starter ever in the Super Bowl, only a few days behind Dan Marino back in 1984. For a kid who's 23 years old, Drake Maye plays well beyond his years, Dan.
It is. It really came out in the playoffs. You know, 71% completion during the season, maybe MVP season. Playoffs, kind of a different guy. He had to make adjustments, playing great defenses week after week after week, and he adjusted accordingly. Like you say, put the ball on the floor too many times in those first 2 games, dropped 6, lost 3 of them, 2 picks. But all that went away yesterday on a day when ball security was the only issue in the second half. Nobody was going to score. Nobody was going to do anything. It's almost like you didn't want the football. You wanted to be on defense the whole game, which, you know, punt it back to him, see how your punter can do. And that became a big issue, field position and ball security. He made the best of it. My memory is going to be that bootleg at the end, you know, the play that sealed the game. They got, I think it was 3rd and 6 from the 40-something, and they needed another first down so they could ice the clock the rest of the way. And he got it. You know, faked the handoff, peeled left, and he beats number 52, whatever that guy, one of the brothers, right? Beat one of the brothers to the sideline. And our great Danielle from the Globe got this great picture of him completing that, getting to the sticks ahead of the brother, and Josh McDaniel in the background leaping for joy because they knew that was the end of the game. And he got the 6 yards he had to get on that run, and he beat the guy to the sticks. And after that, it was just party time.
You know, Dan, you mentioned it was a ball control game. You know, you hate to say it came down to one play, but that 4th and 1 decision by Sean Payton, I think if he had known, or if he had expected in the second half, he should have known that the weather wasn't going to be great and that every point was precious. I bet you in hindsight he wishes he went for it went for the field goal on the 4th down. And you know, it's funny, Dan, we were talking before the game about how this was like a no-lose situation for Sean Payton. If he loses, well, he's got a built-in excuse with Jarrett Stidham. If he wins, he's a genius. Somehow Sean Payton found a way to lose a no-lose situation because the game came down to 3 points, and it was on a coach's decision to take go for it on 4th down. So I think Broncos fans are a little upset with Sean Payton today.
Yeah, that kind of gives me a smile. He's kind of an arrogant guy. He's been a good coach over the years, but you don't mind seeing him get his deserved dues on that one there. And it was weird. It was like the people here didn't know what the weather was going to be. The forecasters didn't know. We didn't know. The Broncos didn't know, because when we got here, we had all the glare in the morning, just like you're seeing behind us today. Hi, glare. And it was like really hard to see through the glare. By halftime, that was gone. And when they played that second half, you're in the snow globe now, and no one could do anything. And if he knew how precious points were going to be, you take the 3 in the first part of the game.
Yeah, no question. But another day where Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels and the guys outcoached the opposition, and that's why the Patriots are heading to Super Bowl 60.